What's going on, guys? It's the Bear 465 coming at you, and Bear's Den number 6. Once again, we've done 2 missions. We've got a few more materials, um, and we're going to start to build for defense number 2. So it wants us to build defenses to the east and to the west. So it wants us to build defenses here and on the other side. So all over here, what they do is they will spawn all down here and then they'll make their way up. So we're going to build a trap tunnel all the way to probably about here. We're going to block all this off to make life easier. And we're going to build a little bit of a trap tunnel over here. Now, one of the things you'll find out, especially as the defenses progress and we start laying our different amps that are here, like, you can't build outside the storm shield, right? So you can't build out there at all. So you'll find that out really quick. So what we're going to do is I am going to farm. So I'm going to get materials. I'm going to get materials using the materials that are here. I'm going to search what I can search, break what I can break, so that we can make some traps. So currently in our schematics, somebody gave me a 130 grave digger, so that was pretty nice of them. Somebody gave me a 130 grave digger on the Atlas, so that was pretty cool. We picked up a bazooka, we picked up a sniper rifle, 2 sniper rifles. We have our original assault rifle and our original pistol that we had earlier, and then we can also craft this one as well, the Predator. On here we have a scythe and a sword. We've crafted some materials. We can craft these 3 weapons, or excuse me, these 3 traps right here. This is a healing trap right here. And after farming the last couple of missions, these are the materials that we have in order to craft. So this is what I mean by crafting. So if I wanted to craft this wall dart, this power level 4 wall dart, I need to get 7 planks, which you get from trees. I need 2 rusty mechanical parts that are in toolboxes, crates, and mechanical objects. And I need 2 stringy twine from killing trees. Cool? So over here in my inventory, it tells me I have 70 planks. I have 9 rusty mechanical parts. And I have 35 stringy twine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and break a lot of this stuff and search what I can search, see what I can find, and we'll start the video back up again when I'm ready to start building. All right, we're going to try this again because right as I started recording, the contractors came from my house and they're working on the back deck and the dogs went crazy. So we're going to try it again. All right, so I went back, I farmed everything. I actually did another Atlas mission because there weren't very many cars or anything mechanical around here. So I had to go back out to get some more rusty mechanical parts. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do on this side first. So the spawn for this comes like way over here. So they start from one end, go to the other. And they'll come up this hill. They're going to split that little ridge there. They're going to come up this way. And on the other side, they're going to come up this way. Right? So if you can easily walk up something without jumping, the husk can walk up as well. All right? So we're going to start on this side here. History has taught me that the spawn right here breaks the tunnel. So if I build here, when the spawn hits, it's going to break it. And it's just a waste of structure. So we're going to start up here. Now, remember, when you're building, this is just an idea. This is not how you have to build. This is not what you should build. It's just an idea. You can path your husks in your home base however you want to do it, right? Don't let anybody tell you you have to do it one way, because you don't. This is your base. You do it the way you want to. So the way I'm going to do it here is I'm going to path them. They come up here. I'm going to just kind of build the pathway first and then do that. So I'm just going to block this off to stop them from beating on that one wall. I mean, I realize that there are going to be low power levels, but they will hit a wall. So we'll go here, we'll build them this way. We'll go over this, we'll put a wall here. I'm just kind of thinking out loud as I build. Maybe here, put them into, I don't know, maybe put them into a little makeshift timeout room here, right? And then, I don't know, let's put a ceiling on. Put some ceiling traps in there whenever we do get ceiling traps, because I don't have any right now. And this will be like our very first tunnel. And we'll build it from there, and we'll change it, of course, if it doesn't work. So I went ahead and crafted some traps already. So let's hit them when they first get in. So let's put something to hold them in place for the floor, and I got that trap. And let's put I don't know. I don't have any launchers or anything yet, so let's just go ahead and just put wall darts around. Now, here's the great thing about it. Every time you come into your storm shield, you can change it up however you want. And now, the cool thing is that you can actually get all your materials back whenever you break something, right? So you're not losing anything out by placing traps in your home base. Because all you have to do is come up here, smack it once, and you'll get all your materials back, including the brick. All right, so that can be one tunnel. And then over here, let me get this out of the way. It used to be you didn't get your materials back and you had to sit over here and hit it for 17 times to Sunday in order to break it. But you don't have to worry about that now because they really did an update. So we're going to block all this off all the way across. That way I really only have one tunnel to really deal with. One way for them to come up, one thing to watch. So when they come up here, they'll actually go over and hit that wall, but see they can skirt it. So I'm going to put another one right here. And we'll block it off so they can't get underneath it, and edit it to make it look pretty. And then we'll just kind of add a couple extra layers on it. Again, this is just an idea. It's not the only way to do this, right? You do it to however works best for you. Because when I did my very first storm shield, when I first started the game, I had a whole bunch of squares and boxes and squares and boxes, and I figured that if I couldn't get around easily, the husk couldn't either. Well, I was wrong. So so yeah, we all learn a lot as we get started, and we grow from it. All right, so that would be that side, and it wants me to build over here to the west. So what they do is they're going to spawn over here by this amp. Eventually they're going to spawn all the way out there once I actually place that amp. So I don't know, let's go here, do a couple of things here, draw flat, make the floors. Just kind of doing a makeshift tunnel here, give them a way in and a way out. Again, I'm only going to use the trap schematics and everything that I was given when I first started the game. And believe me, it is very difficult when you have level 144 traps in your other accounts to make life easier for you while we make these videos, but it's not very realistic. So I only want to use the weapons and traps that are given to me as we first get started, because that's what's going to help you get started, right? And let's craft, I can only craft like 1 or 2 of these here, so let's just put that there, and I guess we'll call it a day. Now it tells me to start it. Now there's going to be a surprise when we get started, because it had me build on the east and the west, but the first wave is going to come from the south. So we're just going to throw this up really quick. Here's the bad news, is since we've already started the storm shield, what I put here will not be here when I get back. So this is a waste of mats. But it is what it is, because I followed the directions of east and west, and I didn't do anything to the south. But guess what? You're going to be able to, because you're going to watch this video and know that there's going to be a spawn from the south that's going to come, and you're going to build that tunnel, so that way you have something at least to protect you. Now here's the good news, is over here, like on the west, you saw that amp that I was near. There's also an amp out here to the south. When I build that, when I put that amp up there, this whole spawn will go away. So I don't have to worry about it hitting us anymore. Hey, where you going? Oh, I used that 130 Gravedigger that guy gave me. I had to put that away. Alright. So what we're going to do is, this is Storm Shield Defense number 2 in Stonewood. Brand new account. We're using the traps that were given to us in the game. We're using only the abilities that I have so far on this hero. And only the weapons that I was given, except for that 130 that some gentleman actually dropped me. Some nice player dropped me. Don't touch my storm shield. Get away! Hey! Get away. Oh, my sword broke. Oh no. So, if you have favorite weapons, which you will as you progress in this game, if you have favorite weapons, I recommend that you craft at least 1 or 2. So that way, at least 2 or 3, I should say. At least 2 or 3, because if it breaks, it will just give you a new one. And just in case, I don't think they're going to come back this way, but you never know. Alright, now you see that there's a big white span on the little mini-map on the west side. Let me craft this really quick, because once again, I only want to use the weapons I was given. So that tells me that it's coming from the west. Now we have these wonderful things called the lobbers that you'll grow to hate. And they throw skulls or beehives and attack your building and you as well. There is a great thing that they made called the anti-air trap. You can get it in the llamas. So if they do like free llamas or trap llamas or something. Why won't it let me? Oh, there we go. It wouldn't let me swing. You can actually get lucky enough and get air traps. And those air traps will go on top of your tunnels. And will hit the skulls and the bones from the pictures. And also the propanes. You can put it on the ground too. And that catches the propanes too. So that way they won't damage your base at all. are your tunnels. So what I did was the very first storm shield, I told you what to build and how to build it. The next time I came in, I tore it all down because it's to me this it's not practical the way that they have you build it. Um, on your because on your map itself, on your home base map, you have a limited amount of structures that you can put on there. So a structure is a wall. That's one structure, or a floor, or a cone, or whatever. And then when you add a trap on top of it, that's a whole nother structure. So you have a limited amount of structures that you can have on base. Yes, you are allowed to go over, but if something breaks, you can't fix it until you get below the structure count. So when this gets even harder and harder and the storm shields go up even higher, um, if you have something break and you can't fix it, you could be in a world of hurt. So you want to stay like slightly below the structure limit. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sit here. The tunnel is going to take care of everything. I'm just going to get whatever comes out of it. And I'll meet you at the victory lap. Alrighty. So we did it. Storm Shield Defense number 2 in Stonewood is complete. We're going to work on number 3 and number 4, number 5, all the way up to 10. Alright. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Drop a like, comment on it, and thank you very much for using code DeBear465 in the item shop. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you on the next one.